All right. Good morning. Whoa. VIX is down to 15. Well, it looks like we're just going straight up today. Excuse me. All right, well, the market's doing this. This trade that I put on yesterday, right as the stream was ending, ended up hitting for 134 points. So that was a good one. I want to show y'all the trade, but Tradeovate has been deleting the execution marks at the end of the day, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, what the heck? All right, well, coming down to opening range high. Let's see what happens here. Thank you, thank you. It was a pretty good trade. I had to hold it, you know, not let it scare me and make me take profits early. Want to see something like this. At 500 level, be a good round number, good psych level to target if we can get a pullback into that 15-minute opening range high. Doesn't look like we're going to get that pullback. Oh, we almost hit that 500 level. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta grab my coffee and use the restroom real quick. All right. Sorry about that. See, I want to try to short down to like this level, but it looks like the market's just going to be doing the whole, we're just going to go straight up thing today. And that that short might be a good one there. Going down to like 65. We could do something like this. ES is looking a lot weaker. I'm gonna try that on one of my evals here. Lightning Tree was like right at 500. I'll take this off. That never hit. Excuse me. Looks like this fib geometry setup on ES could hit if we get down to this 100%, wait for the 50% retracement on the second pullback. We could get in on a little short there. All right. There's one in the bag. Excuse me. A nice little 135. Little 135. Excuse me. See how we almost like broke through that 100% on ES? Would have been a good little pullback there. Let's see if this fib geometry setup will give us an entry opportunity. I'm going to take this on my funded account. What is that at? 605.75. I got an order sitting there. Just got filled. Stop is it pretty much the trade looks like what I have on my screen here. I'll show you here. You can see I got this trade on. Let's see what the risk is. I got 3. Looks like it wants to just blow through that. That's all right. Nice. Did you catch that win too on NASDAQ? Excuse me. Nice. See, like the little, I just call them little. The base hit trades are nice, you know, like you just get in, get out. That was a nice little 35 points. Make some money, right? I would like to see this short play out. We're about 200 from buffer on our funded account, so that would be this would be a good addition to the win column. Seeing like I may just target this 50% here at like the 600s up here at like 598. You know, just because you got the 161.8 extension there, you got 50% of the first hourly candles range, you got the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. So this could be an area right here that the market may want to bounce at. So I'm going to move my take profit up to the 598.5 just to lock in that win, just in case the market does want to find some support down here. Currently up about $63 in this trade. Come on, give us a nice little push down. It's a nice little bam, little bang bang. All right, we're at $83 in profit, 75. We're right at that 600 level. That's a big psych level. I may just cut it here just to get that profit. And we're out. We're out for $86.25 on the funded account. Now I am about $100 away from buffer on that. That's a good Friday. And we're going to probably continue down right into this level. But you know what? I'm not going to be a dick for a tick. That would have been about an extra like $15 or something like that. No, stop loss was up here. I exited right at right at 600. So, 600, that's 86.25. That would have been like an extra like 20 bucks. Again, not going to be a dick for a tick. That was some good win right there, right? Some good wins. Price can go down there now. I don't care. Let it go. NASDAQ. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, like yesterday, I didn't miss. Yesterday, I didn't catch the fib geometry move on ES. I caught the back end of it on NASDAQ. And then today, I'm looking at ES because I'm like, oh yeah, no, the fib geometry play played out nicely yesterday on ES. It'll probably play out still because NASDAQ, participated today. But then I don't take it on NASDAQ today, and that's what happens. It's all good though. That's the setup, right? You saw me execute the setup, plan the trade, trade the plan. We'll probably come back up, retest this area, the 30%, and then come right back down. This is all lining up, the 2618, the 70%, and the 200 SMA. But again, this area right here on ES may find some support. See, the 2618 on NASDAQ lined up with that area as well, and you can see that NASDAQ is finding support right there. But so I'm gonna just see what this position was. That would have been 92 points down to the 2618. So and ES is following suit. Some gorgeous trades this morning. Nice little scalpy scalp for 35 points. And again, I talked about this in one of my earlier streams. It's all about scaling, right? Like if you can, how long did this move take to hit? All of like a minute and a half. That's 35 points. If you're trading a mini, that's $650. Sorry, $700. We can put that on the chart too, just for a visual. I mean, yeah, it's a small move, right? But when you scale it, is that a small move? That was about a 1-to-1. Fib geometry setup would have been something like this. I mean, I'd be pretty happy with $1,400, almost $1,500. All right, well, let's see what's happening here. All right, for everyone in the back of the class, what happened right here? What happened? We found a little bit of support, right? Now, that's not to say that we're going to go all the way back up, but that's why, I was originally looking to exit at 98.5 because I don't want to be in that area where, let's say my take profit was down here. Price gets a couple points away from your take profit and then it just bounces back up. That's the worst feeling ever. But I mean, let's do this even on ES. What is full mini on ES? 5.75 points. It's a little over like $200. Yeah, $287. Oh, it hit the golden pocket. That is true. That is very true. We also got the golden pocket right there too. Golden pocket is like the 618 to the 70%. So if we throw the fib on there as well for the 70%, that's what we call the GP golden pocket right there. Make that P yellow. There we go. But yeah, I mean that those are some good trades, right? Like we got $83 on the funded account. We got 135 on one eval. I caught a nice little trade last night during the Asian session for $74 on my other eval. And I have one more account to trade today. I'm not going to rush into anything. I'm going to let the market, do its thing here. Uh, see what the market wants to show us. Let it show its hand. If we can't get back above, that is horrible. That is also horrible. Can't get back above this area. That's gross. Um, this would be an area that I'm looking at for like a retest of opening range high of that moving average and the 30%. To possibly catch another short, something like this going down to the downside. 15-minute opening range low. So we'll just leave that on the chart there. And now this could go up and make new all-time highs. That's what the market wants to do. But it is Friday. Is it? Yes, it is Friday. So I know I said this, I think I said this last Friday. Market doesn't usually like to hit all-time highs on Friday, and I think last Friday we just kept going up. So yeah, last Friday, we were ranging. There was quite some movement, especially in the afternoon, but you can see how the levels, it just kind of just stair step down into these levels back to the 15-minute opening range low there. We may not get that retracement. It may just want to go, may want to just go down. It retested this level and failed, so now, we'll consider like this area kind of like a protected, like a resistance, I should say, not a protected high. You can even do like up to here just because of this top wick. That wick up to the 50% is a good telltale sign as well that we're just gonna, we're gonna want to go lower. Bang, there's a 2618 as well on ES for the fib geometry. Didn't get quite the retracement that I wanted to, but look at that on NASDAQ. That is a nice level to level trade is what I like to call them. So we got the 50% level. And this is all hypotheticals at this point, right? You got the 50% level right here hiding behind this barcode. You could have entered on a sell on that retest, stop above, opening range high, 15-minute opening range high, targeting 15-minute opening range low. Just trade in the levels, just going from level to level because the market likes to be, symmetrical like that. We do also have this 423.6 extension, which is previous day high. We could see the market just want to go right down there and test that. Highest close a month and previous day close is the same level at 313. So this is where buyers have accepted, the closing price yesterday and for the month. And with the new month coming up on Monday, if we close higher today, there will be a lot of buyers trapped up here. So next week we may see some kind of retracement back to the downside because those buyers are trapped. And that's if we get a higher close today. If we don't, then that'll be, even more of a telltale sign that buyers are trapped. We are closing below the highest accepted price for the month. And then on Monday we may push up and then come back down. All right, there's previous day high. Well, close to previous day high and the 423.6. ES blew through that 5-minute support level that I was circling. Look at that, just a straight up and down move today. That is something else, huh? Let's see if we come back up, retest this area, and then go down. What is that? 90 to like 37. I might put on a trade on my other eval, my last eval for the day. Just see how it goes. What did I say that was? 90. Alright, I just got into a sell on my fund, or not my funded, on my eval. Let's see. A little bit of a 1-to-1. Seeing if I get stopped out of this, this is an eval. This is I'm not as concerned about losing money on my evals. Oh wow, thank you. Okay. And I thought I was entering with 3 micros, but I only had 1 micro on because of that's the size I usually trade on my funded account is like 1 to 2 micros instead of 3. Um, so minimal risk on this. I have this is the position right here. 52-point stop, that's $100. And then a 52-point take profit, that's also $100. So I'm not going to be mad with the $100 if this trade ends up working out. Either on either side. $100 loss, $100 profit. Money is money. Huge bottom wick on 5-minute. Ooh, yeah, there is. That's a nice sweep of that 15-minute opening range low, huh? But I want to play the fact that, price violated the 30%, the 50%, so I want to see the 70% also get violated. Sweep previous day high. And then come back up. Because, we can also do the fibs from, like, just the pullbacks. From each pullback. Like, from there to there. We didn't quite hit the 618, so from there to there, my stop loss is right at the 618 of that move. That's all right. If it loses, that's good. It's just another notch on the belt. All right, it is 7:30. I'm not going to cut it just yet. I'm going to hang out for about 10 more minutes. I want to see how this trade plays out. If we lose, so be it. But I do just want to stay on for a little bit longer since I started late today. But overall, it's been a good stream. Been a shorter stream. Got a late start, but we caught some good quality trades. Definitely caught some good quality trades. Yeah, that is a pretty big wick on the 15-minute too. It's just with this sweep of the hourly, current hourly candle, we swept the previous uh, high, and we started pushing back down. I would want to see a bit of a deeper retracement before going higher, but it looks like we're not going to get one. This 20 SMA is acting as some good resistance currently, but all right, I added onto my position there. Added one more contract. That'll be my final. My average is now 400.38. So decrease the or increase the RR a little bit, risk to reward. Let's see what we do here now. I'm gonna move my take profit up to 340, just to make it a nice round number. So that'd be about 60 points of profit. With two micros, that's about $240. 45-point stop loss. Be about $180 if this doesn't work out of risk. Come on, let's see some more push down, and it's finding support here at the 70%. We are at the 20 SMA on the 5-minute, so very key level, pivotal area here, but I want to see this push a little lower for us. Oil's climbing, so NASDAQ should not go up, but you know, oil and NASDAQ have been kind of moving in tandem recently instead of inversing each other. So we'll see. I'm willing to risk this trade. Pushing a little higher here. I'm just putting it on the screen so you guys can see. Come on, take this low here. Take this internal low at 87. Take this internal low at 87, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. There we go. There we go. You just got to sweet talk her a little bit, right? Come on, NASDAQ. Okay, I don't want to see that. See, with that 1 minute, we just had a nice push up. Seller stepped right back in, bearish engulfing candle. So, I mean, buyers could just step up here and push back up. But, you know, you see a bearish engulfing candle like that. I know we're on the 1 minute. Generally means sellers are you know, in control. See it move back down. If this high gets ran and we get stopped out, that's a perfect invalidation point for market, you know, saying, hey, market structure is shifting back to being bullish. And I think I have this account set to auto liquidate once I get to 200 in profit. So, you know, I think one, you know, because I have my take profit at 340. If we hit 350 and I get 200 in profit, my account should auto liquidate. There we go, Nasdaq. Come on, I'm gonna move my take profit up to 350 just to, you know, be sure that if it's just a quick bang, we don't get the auto liquidate function doesn't just, you know, not work because of the speed that the market's moving at. Kind of want to move my stop loss down to this like 420 area just to limit my risk. Um, just because these candles should hold up and provide us some resistance here. Market's looking heavier and heavier. Yeah, I'm gonna move my stop down just to limit risk because if we push back up above this huge candle, you know, that just says that this is a manipulation leg for us to go higher, but it's okay. And see this just quick bang down to 350. Just a little of that. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't be doing this to me now. Just a little bang, and then and get us out of the trade. Yep, there we go, little Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. That was gorgeous. That was a gorgeous session there. Almost got stopped out, came down, hit the take profit. And I wasn't even worried that whole time. See, you can see why I moved my stop or my take profit up to 350. Sure, we could have gotten 10 more points if the market decides to stay heavy here. I would have been, you know, with commissions, the commission fees, I didn't get auto liquidated, but I'm at my profit goal for the day. Don't need to push it. There's that 340. We'll bring the other Tradovate window over here just to show you. And we got 74 and 135. Not pushing it on these accounts. No reason to try to, you know, get it all in one day. So the next target for this fib geometry setup is the 686 down here at 227. So overall, Very, very good stream. This trade right here, trade idea. So, we didn't get that 62 points, but we did capitalize on another retest and move down um, using the levels. And yeah, so we caught 50 points there, 35 points there, and then we caught a nice 5.75 point. That sounds funny. Trade on ES. So no, there's literally no reason to be upset even in the slightest bit with the trades today. Great moves. I'm always leaving money on the table, and that's fine. I'd like to get in, get out, get my money, tell the market you can go play by yourself now. Um, but yeah, 7:42. So I'm gonna call it here, wrap it up. Got to get ready for work. Uh, it's Friday, so if you're up, if you're green, don't push it. Just enjoy the weekend. Come back Monday with a fresh mind, fresh week, fresh price. You don't want to go into the weekend upset because you pushed some trades and then ended up turning a green day into a red day. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. Stay safe out there. I'll be back Monday morning. Going to be on right around 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Got a little bit of a late start today, but that was okay. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a good day.